What's up everyone and welcome back to NBA Talk. Today we have Jimmy Butler taking shots at Pat Riley in a recent video to Steph Curry going off on the media for a post and much more. Make sure to leave a like on the video to help support the channel. Let's get started with Jimmy Butler taking shots at Pat Riley. Yesterday Pat Riley came out on a podcast addressing the critics, claiming he was washed up, and this is what he had to say.
Calling you washed up, old man. They're saying the game has passed him by. He had to watch the Celtics beat him last year, and I imagine him shaking a fist at the television. What do you have to say?
I haven't read it because I'm not on any social media site, not one, and I don't care. I've had my ass kicked by the Celtics enough when I was coaching, and they put together a great organization. They put together a great team. They have broken all the records financially too, so they've committed themselves. New York has gotten better, and they're going for it. Philly's going for it. We're going for it too. We're going for it. This is an important year for the Heat, so I don't worry about what critics say, because maybe I am. Maybe I should go somewhere and just sort of put my feet up, but I would then become very compulsive, obsessive about doing something else.
This morning, Jimmy Butler posted a video on social media and seemingly took a dig at Pat Riley. Watch this.
This is our best guy right here. See that? See that? I gave you a compliment. That's what bosses do. We build you up. I'll break it down.
Next up, we have Draymond Green reacting to the Jimmy Butler situation. We won't bore you with the entire background of the Jimmy Butler situation in Miami. Most of you guys already know what's going on, but if you don't, check out our previous videos on the channel. Draymond Green came out on his podcast and reacted to the situation between Butler and the Miami Heat, and he also shared some insider information. Draymond is claiming that for the last couple of years, he's been hearing both Butler and the Miami Heat are tired of each other. This is what Draymond Green had to say on his podcast.
I've actually been hearing for the last couple years that they were kind of tired of Jimmy. Jimmy was kind of tired of them. He had a good thing there where he's going to NBA Finals. He's the man in Miami. And I think all of those things made what he was going through bearable. And I think it's just reached a point now where you like, what do I have left? 3 more years, maybe? Jimmy, competitive as they come, wants to win a championship. The actual 7-game suspension, I think my question about it would be, why 7?
Right, why so long?
One of two things are going to happen. I can see Pat Riley sending Jimmy Butler to a team, an organization that he'd absolutely hate, that's garbage. I could also see Pat Riley saying, hey, go home for the rest of the year. We're not trading you anywhere. But I don't see it just playing out in Jimmy back in good graces with them and Jimmy being who Jimmy is. I don't see that. I think it's too far past gone.
Speaking about Draymond, he seemed to be happy last night after the Warriors won against Detroit, saying that it was beautiful to see the officials not get too involved with the game, and said that oftentimes players are becoming robotic for not being allowed to scrap.
But I thought the officials did a good job of handling it. They let it play out, they let guys talk, then they broke it up, guys started talking again, they let it play out some more. Beautiful. This game should matter. We play in this league now that it's almost like you get turned into a robot, and you don't see any of that stuff. And then everybody say, oh, the ratings are down. Well, yeah, of course.
On the topic of the Warriors, it looks like Steph Curry is currently dealing with some issues in his thumb. Curry said that he sprained his thumb 4 games ago and is still bothering him after the Pistons game. And tonight, since the Warriors are on a back-to-back, Curry is listed out. Are we going to see Curry miss a couple weeks to heal his thumb?
4 games ago, they got whacked, and they got whacked in the second quarter tonight. I'll be fine, play through it, make them miss shots. It's just one of those annoying things.
Was it affecting you tonight?
Of course it was. I shot 5 for 21. If I make a couple more shots, it might be a smoother sailing down the stretch. But the fact that we were controlling the entire momentum of the game from start to finish, the way Buddy played, the way Gee came in and helped us, the way Toon came in and helped us, those are the games that are more rewarding, because that's how you win in the league. Make them miss shots, it's whatever.
Last night after the game, Steph Curry decided to go off on Bleacher Report in a now deleted post by the media outlet. Bleacher Report posted this on social media with the following caption: Jaden Greathouse really crossed him up for the touchdown, with a picture of Curry at the bottom spraining his MCL to make a joke. Well, it looks like Curry wasn't too happy with the post because he fired back with, "Need clicks that bad, huh?" What are your thoughts on the situation? Do you think Bleacher Report went too far using a picture of Curry spraining his MCL to make a joke? Charles Barkley says Devin Booker doesn't hold his teammates accountable. In a recent podcast, Charles Barkley criticized Devin Booker for his leadership, saying he was too nice and isn't a leader in the locker room. And Barkley went as far as saying that that's why Phoenix wants to pursue Jimmy Butler to get some leadership in the locker room.
I said to you guys last year, maybe it could be, maybe Devin could be that guy. But I think Devin's a hell of a player. But I think he's just too nice of a guy also. He doesn't hold the other guys accountable. So I think that's why they really want to get Jimmy Butler. Because Jimmy's not going to have none of this stuff going around here.
And some of you guys may recall, Brian Windhorst said Phoenix is a team willing to pay Butler, but is the only team out of all the teams in the NBA that has the toughest time acquiring him.
There is only one team that is ready to pay Jimmy Butler exactly what he wants, and that is the Phoenix Suns. The team that he wants to go to, which is Phoenix, is the team that has the hardest time trading for him.
Zion suspended by the Pelicans. Earlier today, Zion was reported healthy but ended up getting suspended instead. Shams tweeted, "The Pelicans have suspended Zion for one game for a violation of team policies." He later followed it up with, "Zion was late for Thursday's team flight to Philadelphia, leading the Pelicans to suspend him for tonight's game against the 76ers. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett talk about the NBA Legends game. Recently, Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett were on a podcast and talked about the NBA Legends game. For those of you who don't know, the NBA Legends game was an event that featured former NBA stars during the All-Star weekend. The last official NBA Legends game was held from 1984 to 1993, but was suddenly discontinued after 2 players suffered an injury. Nowadays, it's very unlikely to host these games because a lot of retired NBA players became involved with broadcasting, coaching, and other ventures, which makes it unlikely for them to align their schedule, but we can't even leave out the risk of injuries. However, it looks like some former NBA legends are wanting to participate in the NBA Legends game because this is what Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett had to say.
Would you play in the Legends game if they bought it back?
I mean, I still hoop now. It depends on the price. The price is right. Come on down.
What's the price?
Come on down.
What's the price?
The price is
Paul,
right.
League code. Paul
The
Pierce?
Legends game 5-on-5. That's 5-on-5.
Yeah, 5-on-5. We need you to play like 20 minutes. What's your asking price?
It's got to be an offer I just can't refuse.
Okay, what number is that, Paul? Could you be more specific? Are you there, Paul?
6 zeros.
600?
6 zeros.
6 zeros?
At least.
Okay, 100,000 it is. We'll get it done. Bye.
That's 5 zeros. 6 zeros.
I said 100,000. We'll get it done. And they hung the phone
that's
up on you.
I hung up on them first.
No, I hung up on you, dog. You
Nah.
said 6 zeros. I hung up on you.
6 zeros is a milli.
Man, league ain't getting you no 6 zeros. Come out there with that one leg. Lord, I told you, they ain't coming out there for that shit you do up there.
They want me to show them the step back, the original.
A lot of NBA fans have mixed reactions about this because of the asking price. Let's be honest, Adam Silver ain't paying 6 figures for retired NBA players to participate during the All-Star weekend. But here are some reactions from the NBA community. Ain't no one paying 6 zeros to watch that guy play basketball. Seeing that's the problem, you think you old bum worth $1 million to come out and play one game? You're a damn fool. I wouldn't give you $500. Matter of fact, you'll be lucky if I don't make you buy a ticket to get in the stadium, chump. Oh man, that guy is a certified hater. Another member wrote, Paul crazy if he thinks we paying him $1 million. No one want to see Paul Pierce old hating lace them up again. But on an honest note, would you guys be interested in seeing NBA Legends game return back to the NBA All-Star lineup?